Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Not you trying to make an appearance. Max, what's going on? Okay, so I guess Max wants to be a part of the mix. So anyways, welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to be doing a review on Married at First Sight, season 13, episode 11. Let me look at my notes. Caution, feelings approaching. Yes, so we're going to be talking about that. Before we get started, can you please do me a favor and like and subscribe down below? Thanks. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. So previously, what happened on the season was basically they was getting over the aftermath with Jose and Rachel, how he like locked her out, and so basically right now it's basically Rachel and Jose are meeting up because I honestly feel like she wants to be with him, but at the same time, she can't allow herself to be with him without him realizing the seriousness of the situation that happened. I feel like Jose is not taking it serious, okay? Like, he thinks, oh, I made a mistake and locked the deadbolt, it's not a big deal. First of all, you did not make a mistake and lock nothing, okay? Because, like Ryan said, how do you mistakenly lock a deadbolt? Who does that, you know? So it was, can you leave that alone? What's going on? What's going on? I am over here doing a video. Why you gotta cut up? Why? Max, please go to your house. It's over there, right over there. Thank you, babe. Thank you. I'm sorry, Max is out of control today. We're gonna start the video over. I can't work on these conditions. Locking the door. Crazy, controlling. So she's basically sitting down talking to him, and she's explaining to him, because I honestly think that she likes Jose. She's thinking about the good, and as women, we do this often. She's thinking about the good time she's had with him, so she's trying to overlook this horrible thing that showed him being controlling, showed him being aggressive, showed him being, well, he wasn't abusive or anything. He did like get angry and raise his voice, and he talked to her very disrespectfully. So I think she's just trying to figure out like what's going on. Like, I love this man. I have a relationship with this man. We're married. I have a connection with him. And then he flips out. It's like a part of her wants to stand her ground and be like, no, I'm done with you. How could you ever do this to your wife? But then the other part is like, she's thinking about the happy moments. So in her mind, she needs for Jose to give a genuine apology so that she can move on. So they're talking, and Jose is just like he's not getting it at first. He's just keep making excuses, keep talking about how, oh, I honestly didn't know where you were at. Jose, you knew where your wife was at. Stop it. Stop it. I cannot, like, we saw the footage. We all saw the footage. You knew where your wife was at. Like, there's no excuse. And I think what Rachel was looking for is for him to just be like, listen, babe, I was petty. I locked you out. I effed up. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I need to grow and mature, and I will work on that. Honestly, that's all he had to say. And Rachel would have been like, okay, all right, I accept it. But I mean, he ended up apologizing again, and I don't know, his apology was a little shaky, but she took him back. She was like, okay, see, that's what I needed from you. This is what I need to move on. So we're doing good. Like, we can go ahead and rebuild and go back to working on our relationship and stuff, because I do care about you. And I'm like, okay, you know what? That's what she wants to accept. You know what? People can change. People have mess ups. Like, everyone's not gonna be perfect, so I get it. And then when you're in love and then you feel some type of connection, because they had a connection like right after that. Like, they was in love from day one, honestly. Honestly. And I know people would be like, oh my God, you cannot fall in love with someone on day one. But I mean, everyone's different. I mean, I've been in hard like I don't want to say love, but like hard like I'm ready to be loyal, because you about to be mad, like, after a day, you know? I'm working on that, but, but anyway, so I get where she's coming from. So, yeah, they have a little meetup, and that's that. So, next we're going to go into Brett and Ryan. So, wait, because I always get confused with them. Ryan's the girl. No, Ryan's the guy and Brett's the girl. So, basically, Brett's dog, she had to put him down. Like, he was sick. I guess he was, like, throwing up one day, something crazy. And the vet ended up telling her, like, listen, his body or his, I don't know, something, his organs or something was failing. And the old me would have been like, oh my God, girl, get a grip. It's just an animal. But now that, like, I have my own cat, like, if anything were to happen to Max, I would be devastated. Like, devastated. Like, people don't understand, like, animals are like your children. Like, they're a part of the family. Like, legit. Like, Max is like, I call him my son. Like, that's my whole son. Like, that's my son, you know? So, yeah, so if anything were to happen to him, Lord forbid, like, I would be devastated. I would be heartbroken. I would be, like, in the bed, like, really going through a depression. Like, it's crazy. So I get where she's coming from, but she's having this conversation with Ryan, and, you know, they're just trying to figure out where they're at, you know, with feelings and emotions. And Ryan, he was like, yeah, so you know what? I do want to start showing you, you know, how I feel about you. So he sends her on this scavenger hunt. And I thought that was so cute. It was really cute, and it really showed a lot of effort on Ryan's part, because majority of the show so far, it just seems like he's really not into her. And he's really trying, and he doesn't know if he's not into her because he's not allowing himself to feel vulnerable and feel attracted to her and whatever. But in this episode, I feel like he is trying. He's trying to do little cute stuff to see if he can, like, spark up some feelings. So, so yeah, it's cute, and they have, like, a little moment together. So, so yeah, it was, like, a good little episode. So then, sorry, I'm, like, looking at my notes. So then we get to salsa dancing with Zach and Michaela. And what's the other couple name, child? I don't really know. I think her name was Maria. And what's, child, let me look at the players. I really don't know their name. Wish I did. So embarrassing. Only because they don't really have nothing, like, they don't really have nothing going on. Like, they're good. They're solid. Like, yeah, Maria's like, you know, she has like a princess sometime, and kind of like, you know, kind of, oh, it's not even Maria, it's Marla and Gil. Oops. But so they do a salsa dancing couples lesson together. So Marla and Gil, you know, I think they finally kissed. Yeah, I think they finally kissed, and so they're doing good, because he is very patient with her. Like, 'cause she's been, you know, kind of like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I want to be affectionate. I don't know if I want to give you anything. And he's been very patient, and he finally got his kiss. So shout out to Gil, okay? Period. But Zach and Michaela, they're in the salsa dancing class. So the instructor is like teaching everybody some moves. Everybody's having fun, it seems like. They're dancing, and then all of a sudden, Michaela's like, yeah, I'm done. I don't want to do this. I'm out. So she goes to sit down. So after the instructor teaches everybody the moves, they're like, okay, I need you to go dance with your partners. So Marla, girl, I don't even know that's how you say her name. Marla, it got to be Marla. Marla and Gil, they start dancing together, looking all cute and spicy. And Zach is by himself. The instructor is like, come on, you got to dance with your partner. She's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. They're like, no, what are you doing? Like, I know you don't know how to get it, but at least try. Like, try with Zach. And she's like, I'm good. I tried, and I'm good. Have fun. I'm sorry. It's the way Michaela be saying stuff. She was like, oh, I'm good. was so baffled. He was like, what? Okay. And all I could think about, all I could think about was when Zach made faces when he had danced himself was, see, this is why I fundamentally don't want to be with you, because you're fundamentally not fun. No. Like, if you watch this season before this episode, like, you would know that Zach's favorite word is fundamentally. Like, everything is fundamentally fundamental, you know? So I was just cracking up. But then after the salsa dancing, like, after they're done dancing, everybody comes back and sit down and have, like, the little chit chat. So Gil decides to insert himself, and he's like, so what's going on? Like, why didn't you want to try? And she was like, what are you talking about? I tried. This is Michaela now. And he's like, that was trying? She was like, was it not? I said, Michaela is crazy. Was it not? I said, oh my God, not Michaela about to fight Gil. But so then Gil kept pushing the issue. He was like, okay, so but you tried, but you didn't try with your husband. Like, is this what your marriage is gonna be like? Like, is this how you feel? Like, if you don't want to do something, you're not going to even try for your husband? Like, Gil is having Zach's back 100%. Because Gil is not privy to the conversation that Michaela and Zach just had on that little date night in the water. And they was blindfolded. And she asked him a whole bunch of questions. And he came out and basically said he don't see a future with her and all this other type of stuff. So Gil don't know about none of that. He's just seeing what he's seeing on the surface. And he's like, Michaela crazy. She's selfish. Why won't she help Zach out and dance with him? Like, what's really the tea? What's going on? And Michaela's like, baby, I'm about to let you know. So after they keep going back and forth, she was like, no, she's like, no, I do like to learn new things and try new things. I just didn't want to do this. And they were like, why are you seem like so standoffish, like shut down? And she's like, well, honestly, I feel like, I went into this process excited about being married, about having a husband, about learning to love someone, having someone love me. But I realized that I'm not going to put forth effort and try with someone who doesn't make me feel wanted. Like, I just want to feel wanted. And I get what she's saying, because Zach literally just stood up and he said he doesn't see a future with her. He said some other stuff like he don't really like her. I don't know. He said some stuff, and in Michaela's mind, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to try and be all giddy and happy-go-lucky and be like, oh my gosh, yes, Zach, please dance with me, when you clearly just said basically you don't want to be with me, basically. So I'm not going to give forth my effort, which I get what she was saying. She basically like, she tired of Zach's BS. She tired of his fundamentally logic of everything, and she feels like, yeah, she made a mistake, she overreacted when she like went crazy or whatever, and he like had like, oh my God, he was so traumatized. And I'm like, Zach, like, you can't, like, yes, she is reminding you of like what you dealt with your exes, but at the same time, like, give her a chance to see if she can like redeem herself. And you know what? Now I see why Rachel went with Jose, because she's trying to see if he can have a chance to redeem himself. So okay, we get that, Rachel. We get it why you went back with your man. Okay. But anyways, back on Zach. Yeah, so he's telling her that he gets why she feels that way, but he wants her to understand what he's feeling. I feel like with Zach, maybe he doesn't really know how or know which words to use to describe his true feelings. I feel like he uses words that come across kind of harsh and kind of like, oh, let me pause, But I feel like if he was able to communicate a little bit better or more effectively, I feel like maybe Michaela will understand and she wouldn't have this guard up. Because right now it's a guard up. It's a wall. Because she is like, this man don't want me. I'm not about to be over here trying to cook him meals and do this and do that. And this man don't want me, period. And I understand exactly what she's saying. So I totally get it. And they just got to figure it out. The next thing is, let's go to Johnny and Bo. Johnny and Bo. I mean, it's just so much to unpack there. To unpack. Okay, let's go to the BS. So they go on like the skydiving adventure. Oh my God, that was so amazing. They're connecting. Oh, we had so much fun. It's cute. Okay, so then they went to go eat, and then the truth gets brought out. So basically, Johnny's having a conversation with Bo, and he's asking her like, "Hey, like, what's going on with us? You know, I feel like we need, there's still like a disconnect. We need to connect more." And Bo is like, basically, I need physical touch. I need to be touched. I need for you to initiate intimacy. I need you to initiate touch, hold my hand, do this and do that. And Johnny's like, he's acting like he's understanding, but I don't think he really understand, because he's like, okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And she's like, yeah. You know, I just want to be loved. I just want to be loved. Oh my God. Johnny hates to see Bo happy. That's the conclusion I came up with, because as soon as she got Gideon happy, he was like, she just doesn't get it. And I'm like, oh my God, Johnny, what doesn't she get? He was like, anytime, because he had told her this like a week or two ago. And he was like, yeah, anytime you get like giddy or happy, it really turns me off. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, so you're telling me that me being happy, me being excited, me being cheerful, and just the awesome personality that I am, it turns you off? Like, I know this Joker line. Like, I couldn't believe he actually said that. Like, Johnny, you're not so great yourself. You know, like, how dare you? You better be happy somebody is happy about you. You know? So, and I was just like pissed. And I was a little bit pissed because I have a personal experience for someone who I literally changed who I am. Like, I literally changed my, because I'm naturally like, I'm naturally extra. I'm naturally happy and just a tad bit dramatic, just a tad, just like a little sprinkle of dramatic, like drama, just like a little sprinkle. But so anyways, so once somebody I was dealing with basically told me that they enjoyed me more when I wasn't as excited or happy. So I literally, like a dummy, like downplayed my emotions to make that person happy, which was stupid. And I feel like it's stupid for Bo to be in a situation with Johnny, because what Johnny is telling her is stupid. Like, really, Johnny? Like, the thought of her just getting happy and giddy turns you off? So she can't be herself, basically. Basically, you just don't want her. Basically, Johnny just need to come out and say he don't want her, because you're wasting time. Because Bo is out here, she is cooking gourmet meals, supposedly. She is cleaning. She is being intimate. She is, child, what else she doing? She is initiating intimacy and physical touch, you know, and he is literally turned off by the sight of her smiling. Literally. And it's sad. It's really sad. And I feel bad for Bo, because Johnny needs to check himself. Like, literally, I don't know what's going on, but I really don't see them two being together for a long time. Not at all. Not at all. So then the couples, they are celebrating their 1 month anniversary. So Jose and Rachel, they went to a baseball field. I was like, oh, not here, little Drake. If you know, you know. But I was like, okay, I see you, Jose. Got to rent out a whole baseball field. It was cute. He had like dinner set up and he played baseball with her, because apparently, I guess she went to, like, she loves baseball, and she went to a baseball game, I guess like a World Series or like an important game or something like that, by herself. And he was like, oh, you know, well, since I'm your husband now, you can start doing stuff like that with me. And I was like, oh, that's cute. That's very considerate and thoughtful of him. And I just feel like it just like made her feel a little bit more, it added more security to that box that was emptied when he had that episode. So I feel like that really helped them out. It was cute. Marla and Gil, he set up something in like a park, like a little something with pillows, and wine and cheese and cookies. It was so cute. And oh, I liked when they were having a discussion and Myra was like, yeah, so what are some things that you don't like? And da-da-da. She was like, because I like everything. I'm just so happy and da-da-da. He was like, that's good. But I feel like you a brat and you act like a spoiled princess and sometimes you remind me of a child. Like, is this what a child's gonna be like? And she was like, did you just call your wife a child? And I'm like, yes, Myra, you was acting like a child. Period. And he was just basically talking about how he'll like make suggestions or think about things for them to do, and she's always like, no, I don't really want to do that. No, I don't feel like it. No, like a kid. Okay. So he basically called her out on it, which I like. I like Gil that he called her out and he wasn't just like, yeah, everything's rainbows and Skittles. Like, he literally let her know, like, yeah, I'm patient. I like you a lot, but you got some things you got to work on because everything ain't all peaches and cream. So they had like a good little conversation. It was cute to see them vibe like that. So, okay, so now let's get to Brett and Ryan. They rented out a movie theater and it was cute until the confessional. Like, they're having this cute little moment. They're watching their wedding video and their photos, and then you're like, oh my God, Brian is really, he's starting to like Brett. Like, it's starting to get hope, you know, it's starting to be hope. And you go to his confessional and he's like, yeah, I have no sense of attraction to her. And I really don't know what to do about it. I'm really trying, but I just don't have any feelings towards her. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm confused. Like, do you not like her at all, or you're not getting a certain type of feelings that you want? Like, do you like her, but you feel like you're not getting the lovey-dovey feelings? Because I think at this point, Ryan, we're not asking you to be lovey-dovey. We're just trying to figure out, are you even attracted to her? Like, do you like her at all? At all, you know? And every week, it's like it's a battle. Every week. He's just like, every time we think that they're doing good, you know, they did a little scavenger hunt, you know, they're at the theater watching their wedding video, you know, they're laughing, he, and then it goes to the confessional and he's just like, for real. And I'm like, oh my God, like, hopefully they work on that. We're gonna put a pin on that. Hopefully they work on that. Moving on. Michaela and Zach. So they went on a nice romantic outing where Michaela has set up in like some type of like studio or something like that. She decorated with like rose petals on the floor, and it was a big grand piano there. Cause I guess like Zach is like a musician. Child, I don't really know. But he knew how to play the piano. And he was just excited that she thought about him, and I could see them like really trying and be like giddy with each other and flirty and cute. I'm like, oh my God, yes. So then Zach decided to take her, I don't know if they went out of town or if they just went to like a hotel room or something like that. Just a getaway for the weekend. But he decorated the hotel room, and he said he did that because he wasn't able to like spend time with her on their honeymoon because he got COVID. So I thought that was cute. And they're like flirting, and she's like dropping the rose petals on his face, and he's like, oh my God, I'm getting kind of tired. She's like, yeah, me too. He was like, yeah, so let's go ahead and go to sleep. She's like, yeah, let's go to sleep. He was like, all right, you ready? She was like, yeah, I'm ready. And then he turns the light out, and then it was like 2 hours later, you see their little camera, and she's all like, hey guys, so we decided we were hungry, so we stepped out to get some Cajun food. And I wanted to be like, girl, y'all did not decide y'all was hungry. Y'all went to bed and made some good loving, and then y'all got hungry and went and got some Cajun food. Girl, I know good loving face when I see it. Okay, she was glowing. She was like, hey guys. I'm like, ma'am. But they was cute. So I'm glad they're reconnecting because they are a married couple. Okay, period. So they can get loving in. Okay, something wrong with that. But it's nice to see them get back to that flirty, sensual. We're in this thing together. So it was cute. After that, let me see what else happened. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my notes. Myra and Gil had like a little cute thing where they kind of like celebrate their anniversary together. Oh no, I already talked about that. Well, let's see. Okay, so let's just get to the main thing, the dinner. So the couples are out to eat. They're at this restaurant and all the couples are there. They're all sitting with their spouses and they each go around the room. I mean, they first start off with like random chit chat, whatever. Then they go around the room and talk about how they feel about their wife or their husband. So Rachel and Jose go, and no, they didn't go first. Who went first? I think Michaela and Zach. No, Zach and Michaela went. So Zach was just talking about how he likes how things are with his wife and how she makes him feel special, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, yes, I feel like that's my man and I'm gonna stick beside him. I mean, that's basically what she said. She was like, and I'm happy and we good. So we was like, oh, okay, y'all cute. So then it panned to Brett and Ryan. And once again, Brett's talking about, oh, I really care about, Ryan's talking about, I really care about Brett. I really respect her a lot. She's an amazing person. And then it shoots a confessional. And he's like, I'm just really trying. But I really don't feel anything for her. Like, nothing at all. Nothing. And I'm like, what? What is going on? What is happening? Like, this is crazy. And I'm just like, I feel bad for Brett because I'm like, Brett is really trying. She's attracted to her husband. But I don't know if he's just not attracted to her and that's why he's not feeling no connection, no feelings. But it's a mess. So then, Rachel and Jose go. And Rachel talks about how, yes, since day one, we fell in love and we love each other. And then, we had our episode. And I'm really happy that we actually had our episode because it allowed us to figure out how we're going to move and how we're going to go through things. And it actually opened up the doors for better communication. And now we get he gets where I'm coming from as far as the joint bank accounts and the separate one. And then he's listening more. And then Jose just basically said the same thing she said. Like, he's happy with her. He's in love. He's happy he got his wife back. Blah, blah, blah. So then we get to Myra and Gil. They just talking about how they love each other. He likes Myra, like, a lot. But everybody thinks that he really loved Myra, that he over here playing this game. And I think he is, too. I think Gil really does love Myra. I think he's playing it cool because of how long it's taking her to progress and move with different things, and he doesn't want to come across to I'm all in and then she feels like she doesn't have to really work hard for anything. So I get Gil's point of view and why he's like not really admitting that he's in love with her, because we all know he in love with her, period. He gotta be gotta be, because okay, wow. How long did he wait before he got a kiss? A month? Yeah, I think he waited a month before he got a kiss. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, so he's definitely in love with her. Moving on to the grand finale, child, Johnny and Bo. So okay, before the dinner started, Johnny gave Bo a flower, and I'm like, oh my gosh. She was like, oh, thank you. It's like, Bo, you better take that flower and stop playing with these people. It was basically one of the flowers from the table, but I thought it was cute because he like made something like cute and flirty about it. So it was like, okay, like she could have just been like, oh my God, thank you, Johnny. So silly. But she was like, oh my God, all right. So anyways, Johnny over there got the rose petals, right? So Bo decides to go first. So Johnny got this face like, yes, we about to have good, commentary. Bo's about to talk about how, we started out probably rocky, but we're doing good. We both figured out what we're going to do in life, Child, no. Bo was like, I realized that my husband doesn't want to hold my hand. He doesn't care for me. And I do everything. I cook, I clean, I scrub the floors, I make gourmet meals. I do everything for him. I wash his dirty drawers, and he don't even want to hold my hand. And I just hate it. I hate it. It's not okay. But you know, he doesn't have an issue with being intimate, you know, but he won't hold my hand. He won't hug me, kiss me. You know, I have to initiate everything. And the whole time while she going off, child, Johnny is grabbing rose petals and he is ripping them up. Like, literally. Just like, I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm not even at the dinner, but if I was, that's crazy and scary. Like, oh my God. Like, it was a lot. It was a mess. I'm just like, what is happening? What is going on? And it was just like, the whole time I felt like he wanted to like do something. Like I felt like he wanted to throw the rose petals at her and be like, what are you talking about? But child, Bo didn't release, like, she released all her emotions and feelings about how she felt about Johnny. And she was fed up. She is fed up. So then they went to Johnny. And Johnny, oh my gosh. Because you know, y'all know Johnny is emotional. Johnny was just sitting there like, I want to say some things, but I think I want to talk to my wife first. And then the whole time, while we waiting on Johnny to talk, everybody looking like, and then he was like, I just want to talk to my wife first. They was like, oh, okay, understandable. Yes, period. Yep, that's the thing to do. Talk to her first, talk to her. And the whole time, I guess Bo didn't realize that this joker was tearing the rose petals. So then she looked over, she was like, oh my God. Just like, Bo, please be quiet, because it's a knife and a fork on that plate, and heaven forbid this joker pick up the knife, girl, because y'all sitting right next to each other, okay? So clearly, if he ripping up rose petals, who knows what he gonna do, okay? So you need to keep your comments to yourself, Bo. But Johnny was pissed. So then Johnny goes to the bathroom. The production crew they is fatty, child. Because Johnny gets out the bathroom, he has a paper towel in his hand, and he throws it on the chair that's like in like the little hallway area by the bathroom. And production zoom in. It was like, I'm like, what was that about? Like, I think they wanted to show us that he was that mad that he was leaving trash around. That's how mad Johnny was, okay? Period. So then Johnny goes outside and he's just like, heated. Jose comes out there and he's like, so what's going on? I kid you not. Jose is messy. He is messy. He is low-key. He excited that the attention is not on him this week. Jose is over there just like, so what's going on, man? Just let me know what's going on. Like, voice your opinion. And Johnny's just like, you know what? Bo, I just realized that she's manipulative and she's like a liar. Those gourmet meals, lies, 'cause she ain't never cooked except for once. Jose was like, oh. I kid you not, Jose was out there drinking his wine. He was Jose had me cracking up. He was like, oh, wow. He was like, tell me more. He was like, you know what? I just feel like everything, like she'll make promises that she wants to cook every day, but she hasn't followed through on any of that. Like, she doesn't cook every day. Like, yeah, she said she was going to do it, but she hasn't done it. And then she doesn't do everything for me. Like, everything, seriously, she doesn't do everything. I'm just like, oh my God, this is crazy. So then Johnny is pissed. So then Bo come walking her little tail out with her little to-go box. She ain't even fix Johnny's to-go box, okay? Clearly, he couldn't finish his food because he was depressed by your outburst, okay? So she comes out and she's just like, do you know where the Uber is? Where's the Uber? Where's the Uber? Just like, girl. Jose was looking at her like, the Uber, really? Your husband's been out here for 20 minutes and not once have you came and checked. I don't think you need to be asking us about an Uber, because clearly you take one by yourself. That's exactly how Jose was looking. So then she finally was like, okay, so the Uber is here. We have to go. We have to go. So then Johnny was like, all right, I'm about to go, man. Johnny was so sick. He did not want to go with Bo. Like, he hates her. He hated here. Like, he literally hates it here. He cannot stand her. So even when she gets into the car, she's just like, doop, doop, doop. Bo is acting like ain't nothing wrong. Bo is really playing that card. She's acting like she didn't just expose this man. So she walks into the car and he opens the door. He's like, and she's like, she hops in with her little to-go box, but she fixed his to-go box. But she got hers. She got in with her little to-go box, child. And then when Johnny closes that door, he was like, just like, Johnny do not want to go in that car. He don't want to go back to that home. He wants to escape. He doesn't like Bo. And I'm just like, this is crazy. It's serious. Max, what are you doing? I'm sorry, my cat, y'all. Cats are crazy. But anyways, yeah, Johnny was just over it. He's over it. And that was pretty much the episode. Johnny and Bo, they did not end on good terms. Rachel and Jose, they're good. Michaela and Zach, they're good. Myra and Gil, they're good. Brett and Ryan, they don't know what they're doing right now. They have no idea. So, yeah. Next episode look lit. Next episode, it looks like, I think, oh, so the next episode, when they did show the preview, Bo and, forget everybody else. When Bo and Johnny was talking to, one of the doctors, one of the therapists or whatever, he was like, no, I can tell when somebody's time is being tossed around or something like that. And she was like, wait, is there someone else? And I'm like, oh my God, please don't tell me Johnny been cheating on Bo this whole time. I said, oh my God, like, maybe that's why he discussed it with her laugh, because he already got somebody else to make him laugh. Child is crazy. But yes, that was Married at First Sight. Are you okay? I'm sorry, y'all. My cat just fell. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he's playing over there. Okay. Crazy. But yeah, that was Married at First Sight, season 13, episode 11. So yes, I will see you guys next week. I think I'm gonna start reviewing. Definitely want to review this show until the season is over. So I'll probably be doing my reviews every week. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do 2 more show reviews, so I'll have to figure out what those are gonna be. But yeah, I hope you liked it, and make sure you please like and subscribe and comment below. Thank you guys. Bye.